Okay. So hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today's topic is super useful for people who are going to apply for US university. So obviously the topic is how to apply for a US university as an international student. So today's video I'm going to separate to 3 parts. The first part is my personal information. The second part is some information to apply in the US university that require you to have. The third part is my personal thoughts about this whole apply process for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys next. Okay, so the first part is I'm going to talk about my personal information. So my name is Anne and I am from Taipei, Taiwan. If you guys don't know, I will put the maps here. And right now I'm 17 years old, almost 18 this July. I don't try to mention this right now. Don't know, but just let you guys know that. And so in total I applied to 14 US university. So if you guys don't know which school or interested in which school I apply for, I will put the link below or in corner to let you guys know. For the majors that I apply for, basically I have 2 main majors that I'm interested in. The first one is psychology and the next one is business related. So for business part, I didn't have a specific interest for the business majors, but I also recommend you guys to know what's your preference before you're going to click the majors. Or like you can explore in the future like me. And yes. So this is my first part for my personal information. So if you guys also interested in some other parts, just comment below and let me know. Probably I will have another video for you guys if you guys interested about me more. Okay, so let's go on to the next part. Okay, so for the second part, applying process information, I won't say too specific for each part, but I will put every information down below the link. So first of all, I'm going to talk about is the test. So what tests required for you to going to apply for a US university? So the most important thing is your English language test. So basically, they have 3 tests you can choose. One is TOEFL. I will put a picture here. Second IELTS, and the last one is Duolingo. But today I'm going to only talk about IELTS and Duolingo because I didn't test the TOEFL before, but I just also will put down a link below. If you guys are more interested in TOEFL, you just go and click it to see more information about this. Okay, so right now it's IELTS. So what is IELTS? IELTS full name is International English Language Testing System. I know the full name is so long, so just forget about it. I just kind of mentioned a little bit. Yeah, so that you guys know the whole name about IELTS. So about IELTS, I want to mention the score first. So the highest score for IELTS is 9. So yeah, speaking, listening, reading, and the writing. So as for these 4 parts, the writing part is the hardest part to get a high score for everyone to say, I guess. So like for people who just close to me, they also say the writing part is the hardest to get high score. And then so how to calculate the IELTS score? Super easy. So like you just add 4 parts together and then divide it by 4. This is the final score of the IELTS. So if you guys interested in IELTS, I will put a link below, so just go check it. Or you guys want me to talk about more details, also comment below, and probably I can have more videos about the English test in the future. Okay, and let's go on. Next one is Duolingo. So what is Duolingo? Duolingo full name is Duolingo English Test equal to DET. So this is the brand new format for people to applying for the foreign countries. So I want to say some reasons about why this test can use for the applicants to apply for a university. I think the reason why is because of the COVID. We cannot go out more conveniently than before, so they just open this task for everyone. I will put a picture as well here. I forgot to mention. The most important part is that you can test this test at home, so it's super convenient. You don't need to go out. You just open your camera and just have a test in front of the camera for the whole process. So more details about the Duolingo test, let's just separate to a 4-part as well, but not the speaking, listening, English, and writing. The 4-part name is called Literacy, Comprehension, and then Production, and then Conversation. So this 4-part is the mix of the reading, writing, speaking, and listening, basically. Okay, so if you guys also interested in Duolingo, I also put it down below. I know I mentioned a lot of time, but I just want to mention about it. So just click down below if you guys are interested in it. Okay, let's go on. So next part I want to mention is the SAT. So for my personal experience, SAT doesn't really matter a lot because of COVID as well. Lots of universities didn't really focus on the SAT so much than before. So for example, like UC schools, they for SAT is test blind. So they basically won't see your SAT during the examine your applications. As for another university, they also see your SAT score, but not that focused on. So they just like a test optional mostly. So if you guys want to learn more about the SAT as well, put down below. I won't say much about this, but I know this is super important for you guys to apply for the top university, right? Good luck for you guys. So last but not least, this is the most important part for you guys, I think. So it's the apps. So what apps you guys need to have during the applying process? So there have 3 apps for you guys to use. So the first one is Common App, UC Apps, and then the next one is Coalition App. I'm going to talk about UC and Common today because I didn't use Coalition before, so I'm not really familiar with that, just as for the TOEFL. Okay, right now is the first part is UC app. So they have a nice school for using this app. UC Berkeley here, UC LA, UC Davis, UC San Diego, UC Irvine, UC Santa Cruz, UC Riverside, UC Merced, and then last one is Santa Barbara. Okay, as for the details about the UC app, they require for the essay for 8 topics, choose 4 topics for you, and each topic you require for the minimum of 150 words and maximum for 250 words. Okay, and the next one is Common App. They include all of the university except for a few university that's only for Coalition and also for UC apps. Maybe, because I'm not sure. I think someone told me that Coalition also have the university that not used for the Common App, but I'm not sure. So as for the Common App, the essay they require is 7 topics and choose 1 topic that you prefer, and then you need to write the minimum for 250 to 650. But little reminder here, please write as much as you can because the admission teams, they want to understand more about you, so that's why you need to keep more emphasize about yourself, like how perfect you are, how good you are. Okay, and the other part about the Common App, some top school like Ivy School, Yale, Penn, Stanford, like Princeton, Harvard, Dartmouth, blah blah blah, they all require for the supplemental essay for each school for themselves, so they have more topics you need to write. So if you guys worried about this, just prepare earlier, and so also keep in mind. Okay, and I think this is the whole information that I want to mention today about the applying process information. If you guys want there more, comment below. I don't know why I want to mention comment below so many times, but just comment below or direct message me. I know. Okay, so this is the last section. I'm going to talking about my personal thoughts about applying for this U.S. university. So as I mentioned before, applying for the 14 university. This is I'm also the person who applied the most school for in my class, to be honest. But from my personal perspective, I think it's a lot for 14 universities. Okay, and about my ideas and my opinion, I think apply for a university in the foreign country is super challenging for every international student, I should say, right? The things that I want to talk about is that don't feel stressed out, don't feel freaking out, don't feel down about yourself if you didn't get accepted by the school that your top school that you want to go the most, because everything you get, your outcome, you deserve it. So you don't need to feel down if you didn't achieve something you want, because you must get more luckier in the future. I promised. You just because you put a lot of effort about applying for a university for sure, right? Like essay part, like your GPA, like your score, like your English language test, and more. You just spend a lot of time to do this, all of the stuff, and you need to give yourself more encouragement, more inspiration, more motivation about this. So no pain, no gain, I should say that. And practice makes perfect, right? I don't know why I'm just feel so touching. I don't know, just give yourself more positive comments, positive thoughts, positive motivations. This is the most important things to do this whole process. Okay, after the touching part, I think this is the end of the video, and hope you guys enjoying this video. If you guys want me to feel something, comments below, or like DM me, something like that. And see you next time. Bye bye.